his Storm Spirit. The lane went all right. The execution that he was able to get out in game number 1 were pretty good. If he can make this Pango work, this Cry is asking for cat door. Sick. Oh, cat? Where's their cat? I need to see it.
Cat might be scratching the door, you know.
Aw. Cat wants to watch the game.
Cat is scratching. What's his... Who is he in this game? Disruptor.
Does that mean it's going to be interrupting the Disruptor a little bit, you know?
Maybe. Tiny little bit. Look at the smoke on smoke down bottom.
It is the protecting the tree strat. The TiltedBoys did do the same thing last game, if I remember correct. They also went there. Or then it was in the last series. It was in the last series, sorry. It was in the 5-man rotation to protect the trees so they don't cut them down away from the Treant Protector. But this time, this Treant is probably not going to be heading into the off lane. So they're just moving as a bunch, getting some deep wards out. They have been spotted as well with these moves.
By the way, this is like a 4 Mirana with an offlane DK, right?
4 Mirana offlane DK should be, yeah.
Yeah. I like the ballsy Mirana build, like the raid band build. It's always fun to see. It's like the maximum right click, right? Like you just buy raid bands even though you're 4. It's good, it's good. I appreciate it.
I guess the fact is because you're still gonna have to duel against Disruptor. I feel like Wraith Band is an option to get yourself that extra bit of punch.
I don't know, like the problem is Disruptor usually wins this matchup, but he wins it with Thunderstrike. And we'll see if he can do that versus a Tooth with Glimpse. Because usually right now you see a lot of Disruptors just going for Glimpse. Just the better option overall. But I'm not sure if it's better versus Mirana if you aren't. Because you use Glimpse, she still has another charge of Leap. We'll see. We'll see how it works.
See how that one rolls out as these lanes, like they need to go better for TiltedBoys. That is a certainty. That is a fact. If they want to get this into a competitive game, this offlane duo for Ezekiel and actually now Notorious. They did have Door last time, but that was mainly because of the IO. He gotta be successful here, but Dead Zone with those early boots of speed, this Rubik is not having a good time.
There's no way he kills him, but not at this point at least. But Ezekiel is now as well. Like, look at how many creeps are around.
Yeah, and then you also have the Leech Seed, which will heal up the Treant Protector for almost all the damage that the Rubik deals. So they're both pretty low now. Will work in their favor. We have a Meteor Hammer lined up for the DK. Mr. Cry wants to get some extra pushing power.
Yeah, I mean, on the offlane, almost every hero is building it right now, right? Like, maybe it's a bit of an overkill for me. If you're a DK, you're still gonna push, man. Like, you have that Elder Dragon form. You're gonna take towers, don't worry. Plus, if you want a Meteor Hammer, I mean, it's unnecessary, but I guess with the Dragon Tail, it can work a bit. And it definitely will make them push faster, so...
Yeah.
It's okay. Like in the lane as well.
It's alright.
Getting the Ring of Health, yeah, it heals you up.
We had a good talk with BTP about it, because we were like, how do you nerf this item if it's being so popular, anybody can build it? And we were like throwing out some ideas. Do you nerf the stats? Do you change like the build-up items? Because the Ring of Health is such a, like, it's like an idiot sure way to get that extra sustain in your lane, because it's a lot of, it's 6.5 HP region. So say you don't take damage for 10 seconds, that's the equivalent of maybe 1 to 2 right clicks. Do you remove that for something else? Do you increase the cost of the recipe? I was like, maybe we just take the initial damage away from Meteor Hammer just to have the dot. But it's still, like, the stats are so good and you don't really lose value in that.
Yeah, I'm not really sure. Disruptor.
First blood. Oh, that's a close one. A Tooth and Door. Who's going to take it? Will be a Tooth. The Wraith Band wins the fight.
Yep. The Wraith Band power right there. Sorry, not Witch Doctor. The Disruptor. Like, usually he's the one that wins this matchup. when they're trading hits, but he took way too many hits before, and before that fight even happened.
Yep.
Mirana just harassed him quite a bit and then started fighting him.
It works wonders. Getting themselves that first blood kill. Mirana able to buy infused raindrops. You got a magic stick. Gonna start building up towards that potential magic wand. No early boots though, so that option is still for later. Meanwhile, Dead Zone and Notorious having a bit of a scuffle. Living armor doesn't exactly provide a lot of extra HP per second, but the armor helps against the Rubik. And here comes Skyward, also coming in with the teleportation.
Yeah, they have
just a couple more hits, and they should be able to take down Notorious. He's got Fairy Fire.
Oh, the blocks.
So they need a few body blocks coming out from the Treants. It's almost
Nice
successful.
blocks.
Skyward. Oh, he needs one more. The Treants, can they do it themselves? One versus Notorious. No. Salve is popped. The Regen comes in.
He gave up
for the kill.
He gave up when it was most interesting. I had a feeling he could kill him, but if he did go for it, he probably... I'm not sure if he dies, but it would have been dangerous. Yeah.
You gotta push it to the limit, you know? But
walk
did not happen this
along the tower's range. I don't know, something like that. Yeah, sure. I mean, you did have that mustache, by the way, so you get to sing Top Gun songs, I guess.
Yeah, it's like the beard never fit, but we've got something going on here.
Atuf gets glimpsed. Mr. Zero.
Oh, Sacre Bleu, he goes down, but Door, he will also get the walk away cry, can't do much. Just a casual breathe fire to poke the Morphling. However, a kill for TiltedBoys, laning stage going already a lot better. And if you look at the CS, it's not bad. It's not bad at all. Everyone's pretty much tied right now. Skyward has to use his TP scroll back home. Can teleport back to the lane though, but bit of economical damage, not necessarily emotional damage.
Yep, all of the lanes are kind of even this time around, and much better start for TiltedBoys, like you said. They don't have a Witch Doctor with healing level 1, you know, that can't really do a lot. But there's a Dream
trying to
mid.
kill the Pango in the mid lane though. They've got Coil. Pango only just got to level 6. Arrow flying in as well from Atuf, and Valotka gets to live. Door with the move into the mid lane will help him to stay alive. Now, even the Treant Protector makes a move towards mid as we're fighting for that 6-minute rune.
He gets it.
Denied by Door. Even if he gives his life away, could just be worth it, but the raindrops will soak up some damage. Dead Zone diving under the tower. 4 HP. 4 HP is all you need.
Mirana goes in.
Oh, Mirana goes in. Okay, never mind. That is taken away from him, so it was not enough.
I'm really surprised by the amount of kills they're missing. Like, they're not finalizing, right? On the side of Oversight. After game 1, where they were so bloodthirsty, just getting kills left, right, and center, this game, someone always survives on 1 HP.
There's like too much respect, you could almost say.
A prize.
Yeah.
Gonna take that respect away.
You'd think they take it away after game 1, but no, they became even more careful in this game too. I'm also surprised Prophet isn't winning top harder. Like Prophet versus DP with the Treant.
Which Prophet? Oh yeah, Prophet versus... Yeah, I was thinking DP is not quite...
Nature's Prophet. He's not winning really. And now they're rotating the Rubik and the DP and the Disruptor top. They might kill him.
Well, that was their opportunity. Down to half. Living Armor comes in for the heal. The lift comes out as well. The Siphon's still on him. Ezekiel will get him, but the rotation from Odyssey. And they get the turnaround. Notorious is down. And Ezekiel should going down too. The Treants will be blocking the exit.
Yeah, they get 2 kills, but Prophet did die. Nature's Prophet, that is. So if you're TiltedBoys, I mean, that isn't that bad for you. You just killed off a position 1. You did feed a couple of kills after, which isn't perfect, but, you know, it is what it is. We made the trade.
Yeah.
Also,
important that the puck did get that rotation in. That was very good timing as well for Odyssey, because that Furion just refused to give in.
Yeah, they're also denying all the runes from Odyssey, so he's not sure. He didn't. I feel like he didn't get a single one. Every rune so far has been denied by the supports.
Yep.
They're converging on mid. Is this a smoke? 2 level 4 supports. Okay, no. They move away instead. I think that's correct. You should get some levels first, but I swear they're gonna smoke. Yeah, they smoke.
Yeah, they are, and they also got the Pango in it too, so Rolling Thunder is available. Potentially trying to find the Furion once more. He's trying to get to his Hand of Midas. And there we go. The public enemy number 1 has been found, slowed up by the shield crash. Or he's going to get that kinetic field placed down. He's going to move out of it because of the roll, but still going to fall nevertheless. And they actually killed the Morphling at the same time in the bottom lane, so important trade, carry for carry.
Yeah, I feel like killing Morphling maybe hurts Morphling a bit more. Because Prophet he ramps up his farm really fast. It should be easier for him to recover. However, he is going for Midas, and he still doesn't have it completed. He's on 500 gold, 600 gold plus the Gloves of Haste.
We talked about the defensive items. We're seeing a Lincoln's Rush for Ferte.
Yeah, I'm seeing some Morphlings actually, the rush Lincolns in almost every game. This isn't an amazing Lincolns game overall.
Mid lane though, yeah.
They get him.
It's a pretty important kill getting Volotka.
Yeah, like,
shutting down this Pango bit.
Like what do you Lincolns? You Lincolns the Dragon Tail, right?
Dragon Tail.
I mean, that's
yeah,
good.
Dragon Tail, yeah. I mean, makes sense.
Disruptor.
Bad idea at all. Disruptor getting caught. Skyward's going to be there, and the entire Oversight squad pretty much want to get a piece of this action. Skyward's going to be teleporting away. Ezekiel down a half. They will take down Door. Ezekiel still chasing the puck, and another action rune taken away from this Pango. Puck can easily just disjoint and dodge this one. But Ferte, he also wants to join the fight. Puck, however, Moonlight Shadow. DK getting stunned. Just on the edge of that sentry. Can they still get Notorious? He actually gets the Tumbler toy onto the high ground. Very scrappy fight. Everybody's taking hits and people are regenerating back to full HP.
Yeah, Puck had that DD, has that DD, but doesn't really want to go in with such a low amount of HP. They do have the Meteor Hammer, they have the Dragon Form. They will continue pushing the mid tier 1. And the game,
and they have the Witchblade.
Yeah, and the game is kind of looking again like game 1.
Who wins this fight? He's going to get a big advantage. Arrow onto the Pangolier, followed up from the Overgrowth, and still surviving. A Tooth goes down, Puck goes down. They hold the tower.
Yeah, that was a little bit too aggressive. They're going under a tower because the Dream Call caught a couple of them, which is fine, but they're not paying attention to where Morphling is. He comes from behind, cleans up the Puck, and then you can't really kill off anyone else. Bottom lane, there's a glimpse, but probably don't have damage for him.
So we have 13 kills here in the early 11 minutes.
You like the 13 kills? Is it enough for your standards?
I feel like I'm not sated enough yet. It's the thing that I do like is the game is much more even. Hence, we're going to see more portions of this game. And maybe a big clash here and there. Actually get a deep dive on TiltedBoys. Because game 1, it felt like, what are we in for? But I think that's always when you haven't seen a team play. You have no expectations. You see them get 8 kills in a game and they lost. It doesn't usually... It kind of rubs on you a bit. You're like, is this the team that I'm going to be seeing? Maybe it's because of the Alphas and the Theoths that we saw in Division 1 last tour, where they just couldn't stand a fight against anyone. And you're like, well, game 1 was like that. Maybe I'll give them another chance. And second series is going to be the same. Third series is going to be the same. Then you start to build up like, okay, can they actually fight against anyone? So seeing this in game 2, already I can just be like, okay, I'm witnessing a team that is willing to fight back and hold their ground.
Do you hold your ground, Panda? Tell me honestly.
I feel like I might be given a bit too often. I'm also, I try to be a nice guy.
Nice guys finish last, man.
Yeah, I'm a person who strives for harmony, let's put it that way. I'm also very sorry, Lizard, for what I've done to you.
I'll never forgive and never forget.
That is understandable. I will carry that weight on my shoulders.
Our beef is stronger than the beef between Fear and MLP.
and that was out like completely out of context as well. That was good.
Like this game is
Well,
much
that is true.
much more chill, I guess. But we have some big smoke that you waited for.
Yeah, maybe this is the fight. Looking at Mirana, Guardian Greaves coming up soon. Disruptor gonna get the jump onto a 2 first. He does not get to react. And Oversight might have overlooked the situation a bit too much. The Pango still on the chase, but the ulti runs out. Dead zoned. Shield Crash is gonna be off cooldown, but not needed. Crypt Swarm will connect from Ezekiel. They find 2 kills. They establish control of their own jungle.
Yeah, and they can rotate now with Exorcism into the mid-tier 1. Pops that Exo straight into taking it.
There's Atuf with a ready mechanism though, and Morphling has just finished off Lincoln's. Ferte will continue to farm on this Morphling.
Can they kill him? Like, oh, never mind. They won't even try. Puck is sleeping mid.
Puck steeping mid, yeah, they want to try and catch someone here. Only needs a little bit more distance to get the coil, and it is there onto the DP. And good timing with the stun. There's a stolen overgrowth from Rubik, but he won't be getting to use it at all. He's going to get blown up before he gets that button off. Ezekiel, just get Sprout blocked for a second. Skyward looking for the teleport away. Should be able to do so. He's going to get to regenerate and maybe get to join the fight again. But Rubik comes in with the buyback. Arrow connects onto the Morphling. Not a long stun, but Ezekiel, he's fending off the attackers. Ferte coming in for the fight as well. Cry will be in the front. Will get hit by the Rolling Thunder. Atuf is also being forced away from the battle. And Cry, Meteor Hammer. Ferte's down. Perfectly landed on the DPS. Well, he's still alive. But finally falls. Door to drop as well. And Atuf, he tanks this full static storm once again. Lotka brings up the double kill, but now Odyssey, he wants to chase down some targets. Ezekiel gets caught by the overgrowth and will fall at the arms of the Puck. And Skyward, he gets his round 2. He gets to fight again.
Nice
Notorious takes on 1. Can Notorious take it all the way? I don't think he can fight back any longer. Triple kill for the Pango, and it's just 2 players remaining.
He jebaited
TP
him.
on the NP though.
Yeah, he jebaited him with a... He jebaited him with a Sprout. Now Wolotka thinks that he's already TP'd out. Oh, no, the scan.
Oh, he just walked in the scan. Oh, no. He saw that.
Yeah.
He definitely saw that. Oh, he's on the edge of it. They know exactly where he is now.
He should be able to. Oh, no, the glimpse.
Teleport, the glimpse. Oh, he got him. The courier, the Pango courier shows his location, and he's still trying to TP, and now he finally gets out. Skyward. Oh.
Skyward was so lucky there in the end. My God.
I was on the edge of my seat there.
Crazy back and forth fight. Like you can see that these 2 teams are actually much closer than game 1 demonstrated. Like after game 1, I thought Oversight is just gonna slap them for 5 minutes and that's it. But it isn't happening. I still think that they're a little bit more individually skilled, let's put it that way. But not that much that they can just autopilot the game. Like you could see that fight.
That is true.
Yeah. That fight had contained a 3-man Meteor Hammer, by the way, that killed the Morphling. So
yeah, it's like funny when you have the Lincolns, but you get hit by an AoE stun and you still die. Feels a bit rough, but it was a well-placed hammer and also the living armor on top of the DK's natural dragon blood. A lot of armor, a lot of HP regen.
A lot of it indeed. Plus you have a mech from Mirana for sustain. You have some utility on your side.
I'm always a fan when your pos 4 starts building auras for your team, so it allows your pos 3 to buy more actives, more stat-based items, maybe buff up your spells a little bit, you know, the classic agonyms, refreshers. Always a fan to see Guardian Greaves or Pipe being built by a 4.
Yeah, especially if it's in Mirana, right? Like, she just farms really, really fast. Top lane.
Yep. Won't be able to catch Cry. However, Mirana's Moonlight Shadow will be popped. There's a Haste Rune as well for the Puck, so let's see if they use it. Not right now, at least. Notorious scouted in the river.
They know exactly where everyone is. that ward just scouted them out, so if they wanted to, they could use that info to go top. Nope. Instead, they're just satisfied farming for a bit. What are they waiting for, though? What's the big item? Like, they're gonna have some Gleipnir on the Prophet. That's it, right? Like, nothing really that big besides it. BKB on Cry isn't really that close, so it's not that.
And also TiltedBoys are just like, well, we were just a recipe away from DP having Greaves. BKB just also a recipe away. Still going to take them at least another 4 or 5, maybe 4 minutes. Let's say 3-4 minutes is probably like the timer that TiltedBoys is looking for. Oversight. Are they really just going to go with the Gleipnir and just be good to go?
No.
Oh, they got the blink on the tree, and I guess that could also work. Maybe we'll see the next fight in 3 minutes.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Right now it is a bit of a farm fest. All 5 members of TiltedBoys pushing down bottom and looking for a teleport to save the top lane. Door gets blinked on by Cry. Static Storm comes out as well. Instant reactionary TP's coming out as well. We've got Valotka. Look at the connection onto the DK and Morphling. Morphling in a bit of trouble here. Does have the strength morph out though, so that's a lot of HP. Has to shift some into damage. Overgrowth will land on top of TiltedBoys, but they are losing members on the side of Oversight. That's a DK, and that is a Treant down.
Yeah. Honestly,
good defense.
Yeah, and straight into the pit, right? Because you just used Exo so close. Honestly, this game looks very heavily, from my perspective, in Tilted hands. Like, TiltedBoys have this. It's their game to win or lose, even though it's like only 1k advantage for Oversight, and they only have 2 kills advantage on the side of TiltedBoys.
Yep.
I feel like they can definitely take this one, and they don't even have to make any special moves. Just play the game out normally. Protect your Morphling, farm up, don't make any crazy moves. Take maybe a tier 2 with the Sages on top lane. That's it, like, you will scale better.
Yeah. TiltedBoys, they're quite happy with what just happened. Defended a tower into Roshan. Bit of team gold. Getting closer to the items that we've been talking about, so we actually got that fight earlier than I was asking for. So
30. They have a blink on DK. They could... Never mind. They just go back.
Yeah, we're thinking about it for a second. Maybe they don't trust jumping the Morphling if the entire team is standing behind them. They don't really have much info. Just the DP sitting in mid. It's the only hero that they see on the map. They have no idea what's happening on TiltedBoys' side of the map. The same thing with Oversight. They're like,
Puck.
oh, what is this puck doing here? What is this puck doing here?
Well, they welcomed
They're happy.
him.
That's a freebie.
Yeah. They were like, please, sir, welcome. Can I tell you about our Lord and Savior Disruptor?
Yep.
Let me show you.
You have been countered.
Yeah. They get him. And they instantly smoke up after. They don't have Static Storm, but with the Disruptor, they can perhaps glimpse the target, catch someone.
Yeah. See what they want to do. They actually see Cry in Dragon form. They're like, why'd he pop Dragon form? Because he was nowhere near to a fight, so you can just focus on this tier 2 tower. Exorcism level 2 used up as well.
Why did he pop Dragon form? Can you explain it?
He was farming a camp, but they had no info, so I'm guessing misclicked. Meanwhile, bottom, Lotka BKB to dodge the Meteor Hammer, but there is a Treant Protector on top of him. No vision right now, so just guessing. Actually getting connections onto Cry here, but Atuf is here. The coil on the backline. Puck's in trouble. Lot of damage coming in, but a huge nuke as well to take down the Aegis and almost the Rubik and this Death Prophet in the process. Skyward needs to get a little bit more extra here. Meteor Hammer misses from Cry. Notorious down to 200, gets the lift out. Ezekiel will walk into him, just frozen into silence, and they're looking to disengage. Atuf coming in with the arrow.
Nice try.
Morphling is fine though.
Yeah, nice try from the Mirana, but he's gonna die maybe in the end. Yep.
He definitely will. And TiltedBoys find a tower and a kill. Actually, 2, because they did get the puck at the start of the fight. They do lose the Aegis, but it is for a good cause. It is for the greater cause.
It was gonna disappear any minute now, anyway, any second.
Exactly.
So they get the tower, a couple of kills. Manta is now completed on the Morphling. He's getting stronger and stronger. Nice little overgrowth there to prevent the Pango and everyone else from doing way too much damage, but you just don't have enough to kill anyone on the side of TiltedBoys, not at the moment at least. Greaves and the Hood, that Prophet basically invincible for you.
Yeah.
Everyone else tanky enough or elusive enough, so yeah. Prophet tipping mid.
Oh, Door again with a beautiful static storm, and Puck died last time inside it and will die again. Volotka will get this one. Ezekiel sucking away Cry. Another siphon available. Still one more to go. Arrow does connect onto the DP, but this DK is not going anywhere. Oversight just can't seem to get anything done right. TiltedBoys, this is like a day and night performance.
What do you think? How can a team change so much from one game to another? What happens?
What happened? Yeah, it's like that is. It's a big change for sure. Like that, you feel like that you've got I mean, you have faith in your draft, you have faith in your teammates. You come out strong from the laning stage. You feel like anything is possible. But this is pretty good.
Do you think coach gives them some magic water in between the games?
Asterix and Obelix.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's go. Just run everybody over. Destroy the Romans.
The potion, the magic potion.
Yeah, the magic potion. Yeah,
and it's actually placebo. There is nothing in it. Like in Space Jam, it's been water all along, man.
Something has definitely changed. And for a good way for TiltedBoys, but not so good for Oversight. They were looking for an easy 2-0. This is far from that. This is no longer an easy game for them. Hasn't been for a while, but they can still keep stretching that game out potentially. They'd have a good shot with their late game scaling lineup, but this Morphling right now is pretty strong, closing up on level 18 and picking up a Scotty after the Lincoln's Manta has already been finished. So no need for a BKB. Just have the Lincolns for the Dragon Tail, Manta for the Overgrowth, and you're good to go.
Pretty much. Like, Morphling is the ultimate carry in this game. He's playing versus DK, Puck, and Prophet, but Puck has been shut down. DK went for Meteor Hammer plus BKB, so he's not ever gonna pose a big threat in the late game until this game goes super late. And the Prophet is just a Prophet. Like, you enjoy that matchup anyway as a Morphling. You can get on top of him. You have too much armor for him to deal with, so... Yeah, overall, it looks like a good game for Ferte.
And it was a 15th Morphling as well. It was picked halfway into the draft. Currently seems like it's a little bit unanswered for.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
Meanwhile, Furion furiously, notoriously farming. Almost 300 last hits in 26 minutes. Skyward is trying to keep his team afloat.
Yeah, he can rat really well as well, right? So that's something that they can use. Bottom lane.
Yep, bit of a scuffle in the bottom lane. Doors there. Cry, stun locked. Ferte will finish him off, and Volotka will get the kill for it. Atuf gonna get glimpsed back as well. Has Guardian Greaves, but is popped only to get still nuked down inside. Won't be able to escape.
Skyward took half of the tower mid. So that's something, right? Like, I feel that they figured out the way to play this game, and that's Rat Boys.
It is the Rats, yeah.
Warriors of the wood, my waters rise.
Can you really answer the Rat on the side of TiltedBoys? I feel like this lineup is somewhat difficult to kind of play against a Rat lineup.
I mean, yeah, you can. You just need the travels on, let's say, a Pango. Disruptor can defend a little bit or catch targets, force them to BKB.
Yeah, that is actually true. Yeah, with the BKB teleports.
Yeah.
The glimpses come out. Oversight is going to need a lot more time, a lot more items. Cry looking for the Aghanims and the Orchid. Tyrion building up the Daedalus, while we have now finished the Scotty on Morphling, which is, that's going to hurt the DK a lot this game.
It's gonna hurt everyone, not only the DK, right? Like,
True.
Really nice farming so far from the Morphling. Like, on top of the network shards, 11k. That's a feels good man right there, if you're Ferte. Plus, you can't really initiate him. He has that.
Oh, they're trying to get an arrow jump, but not going to work out. He was already strength gaining.
It was close. Like, it was really close, the arrow. Unfortunate. But even if the arrow connects, you can't stun him, right? Like, you don't have a way of breaking the Lincolns after.
Well, this is a bit of a slugfest game in a sense, but at least TiltedBoys showing some spite.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Oversight. We're gonna have to figure out, is Rat Dota the way to go? Potentially another option. Thing is, I would still think Oversight looks a little bit better towards the late game, but then again, there is the Morphling, which we know can be a huge nuisance.
When you say late game, you mean like super late, where Dragon Knight has Zags?
Yeah, I honestly think like it has to be like late game really, where Oversight are basically 6-slotted at that point, maybe like 55 minutes into the game, something like that, maybe even further than that.
Yeah, okay, I can see that. If the game goes very damn late, then one push from dire is all that it takes, so Oversight could take it. Now it's on TiltedBoys to show us if they can play this mid-game appropriately, like disciplined. They need to take Rosh and then try to push high ground. If they do it vice versa, like they might get punished hard. Let's see, there's a smoke coming from Oversight.
Also, a Dragon form has been popped by Cry. He's not going to be joining the fight right away. They do get the Static Storm, but however, Atuf is not in it, and he does get to purge the silence off too. Pango's been held in place with the Overgrowth, still catching the Mirana, and 10 HP. There won't be enough when the Siphon is locked on you.
Yeah, and that was dire smoke, right? Like, they wanted to make something happen.
Yeah.
But you run into a Pango who's got Aghanims and Black Ink Bar, like, what you gonna do to him?
What are you gonna do, yeah. Rolling Thunder's cooldown is also really small. So you almost have it up once again, and even using Static Storm doesn't hurt too much. This lineup is pretty easy to play as long as Exorcism isn't being used at the wrong time. So it's like there's a lot of patience play involved with Ezekiel. They can use it for a bigger objective. Right now, Roshan number 2. Can they get there in time? Puck's nearby. I think they don't quite see the Rubik. He just disappeared from vision. Yeah, he's just behind the tree line. You can't see him. Roshan is already secured. Aegis for the Morphling. And Pango jumps in, looking for kills, and the Treant Protector is going to be there. Gets to blink out. Still dusted up, tries to TP home. Oh, that was so close.
That was actually legit TP right there. Rubik from one side, Pangolier from the other, and he still manages to TP. Okay. Dragonite.
Yeah, Cry spotted, but Ezekiel, nothing to cancel a teleport with. Skyward also just showing. Oh, he's going to stay. He's going to kill the Disruptor. Yep,
that's a 3-hit.
Just 3-shot him. Oof.
That was literally...
that's a lot.
Yeah, that was literally a 3-shot. Got 2 hits.
Vision. Oh, okay. He also 3-shots the Treant Protector, so something going in return. Now they're going to have the Morphling here. Stunned, controlled. Aegis about to pop. Is it enough damage? Looks like they're just lacking a little bit more needed here. They will take it. Rubik also in trouble. Focusing him down in the fight will work out. Volotka with the Rolling Thunder. Now onto Skyward. Comes Ferte. Ferte doing some damage onto the NP, but NP's out.
Yeah. Nicely done by Oversight. Yeah, they did buyback on the tree, but overall they get the Aegis, they get the Rubik, get the Disruptor. Like, that was pretty damn good from them. Plus the discipline to just realize, okay, there's no way I kill this guy again. BKB TP out, Cry, top lane. He's been caught, but he has a BKB.
Yeah, and 5 seconds for TP too. Well, he's gonna use it. And Pango also no basher as well, so
He used it, but he's sticking around.
a doof. And the juke around. Okay, might just work. Yep, there we go. I looking, Pango just built a Maelstrom. He literally just bought a Maelstrom above Basher. What do you think about that?
Yeah, I think Basher was definitely the better option.
You already have Diffusal Blades. It's kind of like a semi-Maelstrom. Like, I don't know, not exact effect, but...
No, I agree. I think Basher was a more appropriate approach. Like, it's something that you needed more than a Maelstrom. Like, Maelstrom is good versus this pesky Prophet. It helps out versus all the armor as well that Dragonet has, but I think, yeah, I think Basher is the safer option.
Potentially, you could finish off the Aghanims and then buy a Basher, because he's going for Gleipnir, but right now, Skyward, oh, the damage from this Morphling, absolutely disgusting. Takes him down, the Puck's dead too. And this is heavily looking like we are going to a game 3, because right now, Oversight, they can't get much done. They have no answers. They have absolutely no answers against TiltedBoys.
It was a nice attempt to kill the Pango, which was successful, obviously, but you have to respect the Morphling with Daedalus. Like, my god, he just destroyed them.
That is your top lane gone. Exorcism, it might run out, but... Okay, it doesn't want to stay inside the enemy base. Cry is still being chased here. He will reveal himself to the creep wave. Creeping. Yeah, he's creep skipping. There's a courier for Morphling waiting around there.
He always had a BKB TP, right?
Yep.
He could always do that, as long as he doesn't get too close to the tier 2. Because if he does get too close to the tier 2, Morphling can TP and he can kill him, actually. Arrow mid.
Yep. Morphling should be fine. 4,000 HP fine.
Yeah, he's got that charge, right? Like, he can switch during stuns, so... He should never be really threatened. They have anything big on their side, like some Shivas or anything like that. That's one problem from having this DK on the offlane. Like, first he built a Meteor Hammer, and second, like, you don't get enough of utility. You don't have a hero that buys Shivas or a Vessel or anything like that into the Morphling.
So, Lizard, what are the chances of Oversight still winning this game?
I think they're really low, but you never know. After game 1, seeing how it went, I actually expected Oversight to 100% win this one, but I guess I was wrong.
They did see the Morphling all by himself there, farming the lane. But they're still too afraid to jump him, and now that bot lane is going to push in. Tier 2 tower is the next target. 3 minutes for Roshan as well. Morphling is building a Blink. Extra mobility.
He's got Satanic already, you get that Swift Blink afterwards. Like, you can get on top of the Prophet easier, on top of Puck, you can keep on chasing. Hex on Skyward.
Here we go. This is a chance, and they've got a lot of burst damage. Maybe they can execute it properly. Morphling still surviving. Satanic not being used at all. Can't even get to use it. Or can he survive? No. Skyward down. Odyssey will fall as well, but the Exorcism and the Rolling Thunder doing some work at the front. Oversight trying to get to the rescue of Atuf, who was bullying the Disruptor in the backline, and Cry. Link is on cooldown. Skyward gets 2 people in the Gleipnir. It's gonna get sent back, and they're so low on HP to less than 100. Meteor Hammer connecting onto the DP. Cry slowing down the DP. 250 movement speed, going very slow right now. Dead Zone might just sack his life away, and then as an attempt to keep drawing them in, because now Skyward has the chance. Aeon Disc will pop. BKB also used on the Pango, and Skyward will move away.
It's crazy, like, how they all live, and in the end, all they get from this chase was they lose 2 heroes. They don't get anything.
Yes.
Also, by the way, just the fact that it took them so long to kill that Morphling doesn't necessarily fill you with confidence. Yeah, they did kill him, right? Like, they did manage to kill him, but that kind of a scenario probably will not happen again. Like, you will not get to hit that Morphling for 10 seconds,
Yeah.
15 seconds without him responding. I don't know why he didn't use Satanic, by the way. Did you understand that?
I don't know. He was just hugging the
trees, right?
the trees,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, he was just trying to get out, hoping that maybe I can survive.
'Cause if he-
but he's still under tower vision, even if you were going.
Yeah,
to
if he just uses Satanic there, I feel like and attacks anything, he probably lives. I'm not sure. Maybe nothing was in range.
Yeah, it could be. I mean, Rubik doesn't have shards, so you don't have the lift on your ally to get into safety. I think that would have been the next level play, is if Notorious just tossed him away, allowed him to reset, and then go maybe hit a couple jungle creeps right next into the ancient camp and then come back. Well,
Smoke up.
smoke up on 5. And it's right towards a Treant Protector. Not the best target, but they can ward around Roshan. 20 seconds for Rosh. Actually, Lizard, Roshan spawn prediction. I say 1 minute, 20 seconds. What do you say?
I say 2 minutes.
2 minutes on the point.
2 minutes.
Dead Zone, finally found in the top lane, and
Exactly
maybe
2
that's
minutes.
the ticket. Exactly 2 minutes. It is
12 seconds.
14 seconds. That is very fast. Yeah.
Yeah, that's really good as well for Radiant, because the EP is gonna go in, perhaps wait around a little bit. Your Treant will not respawn,
Prize is mine.
and you probably won't really split push that much on Oversight as well.
That's a refresher shard as well. DP would love that.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Double Exos. Maybe even the Pango could actually use it, get a second Aeon Disc proc.
So wait, Tango is using what, like a Basher now? Like that's what he's buying? So he has Maelstrom, Diffusal, and he's going for Basher. What do you remove? Maelstrom or Diffusal?
Don't you just buy the Axe Blessing?
Never mind, he switched up.
Into the radiant.
He switched up from the Basher.
So he still wants the Gleipnir above the Basher. Okay. Guess it makes sense. Like, the Puck hates roots. But the Puck's not the problem this game even. Like, Odyssey's kind of squishy on this Puck.
I don't think anyone is the problem. They just need to execute properly, and they'll win this game. Radiant has it. Like they've had this game for a really long time.
Yeah, they sure have. And now the rat talent is online. 25 Nature's Prophet. Able to move around the map freely. No cooldown for teleport. So let's see if the rat game works out for Oversight. Bit of traffic at the bottom lane for Tay and Ezekiel, but nobody to be found. Atuf, Cry, the Frenchman in the trees.
The Frenchman
Waiting to
in the
lure
trees.
someone. They're waiting to lure someone into the guillotine.
Never go with the Frenchman in the trees.
What happens then?
I come on, man, don't make me say. he ganks you, obviously.
I won't. Yeah, he definitely does.
Under attack.
There are 2 Frenchmen in this game as well. So
Yeah, not just one, but 2. Okay. Ganked twice. Atuf. Time to buy some time, make some space. He is making some space for sure. They can't actually even kill him without. Oh, they use Static Storm as well. Okay, 70-second cooldown. Not a huge loss, but if you got any information about that, I mean, like, guys, we got a opening here.
Invisibility.
I'm not sure it's big of an opening, because your Morphling is already on your high ground. Actually, he wants you to fight.
It's actually very true. Ferte just leading the front, leading the charge. Ezekiel pops the exorcism. Cheese is also available.
His bottom tower is under attack.
Lift will be used right now, and Cry is taking a long run from the left, but he's got his form available. Door, no ult, Notorious ready. Verte gonna get caught by the first route, and Mirana getting nuked and disappears from the game. Morphling, though, is gonna get hexed up, and this is the opening. Can they get him? Can they get the Morphling? It's so close to getting the kill onto the Aegis, but the Satanic this time keeps him alive just a bit longer. Ezekiel, he's also gonna be controlled. Skyward going for the damage. BKB's being used as well. Can they still take them out? They're looking for the racks. Morphling just chasing for more kills. They're poorly pinging, hit the objectives, but they want to fight more. And right now, it is the DP in the backline. Dead Zone's going to be there. They got another Hex controlling the DP. DP's going to go down static though, but the heal, the cheese comes out just in time. And the racks have fallen. It's just down to the mid lane now. If they can disengage, they'll be happy with the exchange. Arrow flies in. BKB by Volotka doesn't get stunned by it. Door goes down. Morphling in the middle. Verte just fighting it out. Satanic is ready. Will fight against the Trip Protector with the illusions. Meanwhile, Cry just fighting at the back line, trying to get to Notorious. Gonna get tossed away again. Just controlled and slowed. You ain't going anywhere, Mr. DK. And taken out. So follows the next Frenchman down to the graveyard. Atouf dead as well. DK does have a buyback, but no form for another 35 seconds.
Skyward just TP'd out of that damn fight. He was like... He went in, he helped with the Disruptor kill, and he just instantly sprouts himself, TP's out, even though I guess Morphling was okay.
This is the try again, going with the coil. Skyward disarmed. Halberd, nothing you can do for a couple seconds. Disarmed again. Lucky shot this time. Maybe even more. Volotka, he's just gonna have to TP away. Oh, he cannot stand his ground. He's in the fountain, joining the fight once again, trying to join to the sideline. They've now got Cry blinking, stunning onto Ezekiel. Overgrowth coming out as well, but it misses. It only connects onto the Pango, really, the Morphling. He's also low, but the Satanic comes out just in good clutch to get enough heals out.
Morphling?
Cry still alive with 500 HP. Verte finally down. Skyward finding them back. Ezekiel will get home, but Volotka will not. And actually, the Morphling just bought back, so he's looking to fight more. He's TPing into the wave.
Oh, wait. Like, this is...
It's not over.
This is actually throwable now for TiltedBoys.
That's big. If Morphling buys back, and now Morphling, if he dies, that's a 2-minute window to push down the entire base. You talked about Oversight and their pushing power. In the late game, if they get to that point, they can take so much.
No, this is actually now throwable. Like, I don't know why he bought back, but whatever the reason is, he might have thought that they can fight afterwards. In any case, if they kill the Morphling, they can win the game. And Prophet is queuing up a Rapier right now. I'm not the biggest fan of it, but sure, okay, you go for the Rapier. You could also just fight twice with the Prophet. You could die once, buy back, fight again into that Morphling that only has 1 life.
Yeah. And TiltedBoys, like, they have 4 buybacks.
He bought the Rapier, by the way, so we got it.
Oh, he actually did? Okay.
Yeah. Just needs to be careful not to get disarmed again. Like, the reason why they didn't kill more fast enough that last fight wasn't really the Satanic. He just got disarmed on Prophet. So he got disarmed.
Lucky shots and halberds.
Yeah.
Very nasty.
Yeah. It was a halberd, I think, that did it. It lasted forever.
Odyssey. Oh, he doesn't get the arcane. Morphling actually gets it. Right in front of the puck. Verte has to be careful. Atouf in the front. Vision is there. Glimpse being used, but it's not going to help out with catching the Mirana. Holding on to a superior high ground position, but TiltedBoys smoking up. Nevertheless, if they can catch someone in the lane or even push out the waves, they're happy.
Another smoke up as
Only
well from
one
Mirana.
building in between. Atouf is in the front. Cry, he's already popped the dragon form. Gotta make these seconds count. Oh, scouting out the head. Nobody to be found. Ezekiel in the lane. Volotka waiting for the Rolling Thunder, but the blink comes in. They've got the Static Storm coming out as well. They've got Lincolns on top. They will save him for a second, but Cry will lose his life for this. He will not get to do anything.
No buyback. Like, he just jumped in.
There's no buyback, and he's out. And Tree Protector and Puck just blown up. Verte triple. Well, this just escalated again. Verte on a buyback, able to clean out 3 heroes. Mega creeps is a certainty.
They smoke up, but I'm not sure what they can get with it.
Yeah, Mirana's just trying to cut the wave, but it's too late. They just went straight through backdoor protection. They don't even care. Right under vision too. On ult used. Coming in from the side. Dead Zone is here. Walking in is Skyward. Skyward, the one with the rapier. This is the one the fight needs to count. He misses with the Gleipnir. Does not connect onto the DP. And stunned as well from the Basher. Did get to... yeah, that was not actually the Halberd proc. That was something else. That was the Halberd proc indeed, not the active. That was onto the Furion. Getting slowed up by a little bit.
I mean, you could have a worse team to defend versus Megas with, right? Like,
Yeah.
it could be worse for the side of Oversight. At the same time, like, you're not really gonna scale into some ultimate comeback team. I don't feel that way, at least. It's still possible, perhaps. It's still possible to even push, even though you're versus Megas, because you have a Prophet. He has this level 25 talent for TP. He can just TP across the map, defend on his own. It's not impossible for them to take this one, but when you're stuck in a base, when you're stuck in your base, you're just gonna get picked off eventually. Right, TiltedBoys?
Right. Another Roshan up in 1 minute. That's going to be an Aghanim's upgrade for someone in the team. And currently looking at Ag status, well, I have 2. Missing out on 3. Morphling, DP, Rubik for the side of TiltedBoys.
Tango? Quick TP. Quick blink, I mean.
Cry also looking out for a potential target here. Nobody around though if you use that dragon form.
Yeah, he just has to be careful. Like last time he blinks in, he loses that fight because he doesn't BKB afterwards. He goes in without the BKB and Disruptor has Aghanims, so he just gets wrecked.
Roshan has spawned. That is an Aghanim's Blessing, Refresher. And TiltedBoys are happy to go there, but Oversight, they're leaving the base. They're leaving Skyward behind. He can teleport in if needed. He pops his ult, tries to get some vision. Wait, did he use it on Roshan? I think he just used it on Roshan because his Linken's popped and he's not getting any stacks.
I feel that's the case, yeah.
Oh dear. Okay, well, you could use every tool possible you can get right now. The Stormcrafter reveals the location. Ezekiel gonna get stunned up by Cry. Cry still has 15 seconds until he's got his form up and he's just walking away from the fight. Treant Protector in trouble right now. Valotka will be able to take him down. 90 seconds without the Treant Protector. You've got Marana running away on the other side. You've got Odyssey trying to split the fight.
Oh, Notorious. He caught him.
He's found him. Marana. There's a TP available. Just need to leap somewhere very, very strategic. Well, not gonna happen. Stolen Dragon Tail. Too much to deal with.
Yeah, just a lot of disables coming from this Rubik alone.
Yeah.
That should be free Rosh.
I was wondering about that Wrath of Nature because I feel like he just cast it on Roche. I heard the Linken's pop and I saw he had 6 damage stack. Yeah, he hit it. He hit 1 unit with Wrath of Nature.
I think you're right. I think
it.
he just probably casted it on the mini-map or something. I don't know. And it hit Rosh.
Unlucky.
Yeah.
Well, this is probably going to be the GG push. If TiltedBoys want to look for that, they've got the Mega Creeps already crawling closer to the base. 51 minutes in the making. Marana has buyback. Up in 20 seconds. And Valotka already charging in the back. And Skyward has been found. And is that really going to be the fate of his rapier? Yes, it is. And it is on the ground. Nobody's going to pick it up. Okay, he will get it. He got it back. He got it back. And DP is saving items on the ground at the same time. Skyward, he won't be able to get much. He's just stunned, stun controlled and killed. And GG is there. We are going to a game number 3.
An interesting one.
For sure.
I have to admit.
Was very different to what we expected based on game number 1 that we saw from the side of...